My, that picture's ugly. Is anybody on? No, I think I got one. What a horrible picture. Is your picture as bad as mine? Hello, hello. Hey, Sandy B. Is y'all's picture as bad as what I'm seeing here in the Araceli? How you doing? What's up? American Patriot, hello. CKM, hey, what's up? Cindy Lou, hello. Peace Train of America, hello. Ray J, what's up? What's up, guys? Uh, as you can see, I'm in my truck where I'm always at. But I'm sitting in my next to my trailer. How are you tonight? Pick is a little fuzzy, not much, but some. Yeah, it's pretty poor for me. This is my other laptop. This is my personal laptop. Apparently, the camera's not as good as the other one, but the other one wouldn't start, so I couldn't get it to accept the password tonight. I've been trying, but yeah, I'm not at the convoy right now. Waiting for a phone call. I can come at any time. Uh, it's fine. Okay, thank you, Sandy. It's a date night. Why are you here? Uh, I got no. I've got no female friends. I mean, the female friends that I have are not. Yeah, just that they're female friends. But no, I don't. I don't go out and party. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. So you know, I guess maybe that's why I'm still single. That's right, Adishelli. Uh, actually, if one of my mods shows up tonight, Tara G, she's my virtual girlfriend per se. She can't leave Canada, I think, and I can't leave. I can't go over there from the United States. So yeah, go get a bag of dates from the market. No kidding, right? It's all cool. It's all good. I got no, I got no ill feelings for that. Whatever. Uh, but anyway, so there's not much I can say, but I am gonna say something. Uh, so of course I was trying to get in touch with people over at the convoy all day, and either they're busy or they were ignoring one or the other. It doesn't matter to me, whatever. As long as I get answers, I don't care. But so I finally started getting information, and then something else came up, and what is my nationality? American Patriot. Hey Sam, hi. How you doing this evening? Good one, Sandy. Uh, but yeah, so I was. Well, I mean, if you want to know my hair, what I'm a descendant of, then that would be the question to ask. But I mean, just like I told that news reporter that day, she asked me what my nationality was. I told her American. And she asked me, "No, what's your race?" And I said, "Patriot, American Patriot." She didn't think it was too funny because it didn't come out in the video. So yeah, if you ask a question, I'll give you my answer. But if you have another question, I can answer that as well. Hey, what's up, Ashley? Good to see you here. But anyway, so I start getting information back about what's going on, and it was uh, necessarily speaking, yes, as 51% of my heritage comes from the heart of Texas to the heart of Mexico. So it was a big Indian area. Hey, what's up, Shelly? Good evening. Good night. Yeah, late night, evening, whatever. Sorry I'm getting on so late, but I've been kind of waiting around for answers. So I get a phone call, and I'm told just hold the line, just hang. Yes, you could say that, shitter cat, Indian Nation. Uh, Hold the line, chill out. We've got something going on, and well, we definitely need you over here. So, uh, kind of sounds like I was checking to see my phone beep. I was checking to see if I got a text. Uh, I'm going to be the honorary streamer, from what I'm to understand. So there should be good content coming very, 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 very soon. So tell your friends, invite your neighbors, do all that fun stuff. Because yeah, I think that's why God put me where I'm at right now. And I just I have no other way to say it. It's just uh, the way it is. So, but yeah, there's some things going on, and uh, I was just told to just go ahead and hang out, and they'll get in touch with me as soon as I need to be there. They know I'm only less than an hour down the road, so independent upon where they're at now, which I know where they're at right now, but I can't disclose that information yet. But a good possibility I'll be there tomorrow, first thing in the morning. If not later on in the night, I told them to get in touch with me anytime they wanted to. So, but I wanted to come on and give you guys a what's up for the simple fact that I had told you guys that I was going to be there this evening. Like I said, some things just kind of went the way they went, and I'm just, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. We're still fighting. Damn it! There's a fight we have to win. If you guys only understood my conviction to that, because I have grandchildren, and my grandchildren are very important to me. Damn, don't tell me I'm out of cigars. Can't be. Uh, and they're young grandchildren, so they've still got many years in front of them. And I want them to be able to enjoy the freedoms that I enjoyed as a child, because what I see today is horrific. In my mind, anybody that's my age knows what I'm talking about. We've seen this country, world, come from brand new color TVs, 8 tracks, vinyl, technology, all this. What were they? iPods or some shit like that? What was the little bitty thing that you could put like 50 songs on or whatever it was? I don't even know what it was because I never had one. Where'd my lighter go? I think my kids had them. They also had those stupid Tamagotchi things, whatever the heck those were. They were PIAs as far as I'm concerned, PETAs. But yeah, so tomorrow uh, I'll have more information to be given. Wow, there's a lot of chats. Hey, Denise, good to see you. Mr. Dean, Tim Avery, Sasha Lamora, Don Shop, hello, good evening. Michael Friend Koyak, Sam High, yeah, okay. Cindy Lou, Jeannie, how you doing this evening? I caught up to the majority. I did say hi, Ray J, earlier, and Ashley, yeah. The Gin Man, hello, good evening, good to see you here. You're not parked by that car. No, so far away, it's unreal. Yeah, that was a different evening, was it not, Jen? Man, Mountain Man, wait, are you waiting in the convoy right now? No, I am not at the convoy right now. I am awaiting instruction, I guess you could say. Uh, Apparently, I've been invited in a little bit more into the center circle, I guess you can say. We'll see. I'll have information tomorrow for sure. Well, yeah, that's what I said about tonight, right? But I do have information. I just can't disclose everything right now. And I apologize that you guys think that it might be a little bit shady or whatever terms it is that you decide to use. But again, it's about security and safety of the individuals that are involved. I hope you guys can understand that. I mean, y'all keep coming back and watching, so y'all understand what I'm saying to some extent. I understand the frustration. Guys, everybody must understand this is not a fight that's going to be won overnight, not even over a month, not even over a year, possibly. This is going to be a continual fight. You think all those people in power want to give up what they got? I mean, this is going to be a fight. This is a fight. This this isn't going to happen like lickety split, snap of the fingers kind of thing. Unless God performs a miracle, that's the only way I'll see a snap of the fingers change. So for those of you that are impatient, I mean, I'm an impatient person. I want everything done right now, right now. And but God has given me the peace inside to know that this is a long battle, and to necessarily save my energy, I might need it later. I mean, I don't know, but I get that feeling inside, and it's hard to explain, but it is what it is, and I see it as that. So I see some people that make some comments in here, and it can be you know, as somebody says here, a bit delusional. I'm just going to use that as a paraphrase there. Uh, but this isn't simple. I mean, you guys aren't here, and I don't mean that in a bad way. You guys aren't here because you can't be. That's why you come and you support. Well, it's kind of the same thing I'm doing. I'm just the next man up in line. There's you guys that are supporting me, and I'm supporting them, and they're supporting the cause, and we're trying to push this thing forward. Again, it won't happen overnight. I mean, what I'm most concerned about right now is my grandchildren. I have a grandchild that's in first grade, and what kind of rhetoric is being influenced on him right now through the school systems and whatnot. Virginia's, in my opinion, is horrible. Uh, you guys don't know because I've never stated it to the best of my knowledge, but uh, I think my youngest daughter was influenced greatly by the school system due to the area that she was went to school in, and she's gay. I mean, what else can I say? She married her partner, uh, unbeknownst to everybody. They ran and did it on their own, and of course everybody was pissed off because nobody was invited to the wedding. Uh, Family, brother, sister, girlfriends, boyfriends of the brothers and sisters and whatnot. But haze and waters. But so that's something that I deal with. That was the daughter that I told you guys the other day that I finally got to see after almost a whole year. That's why they keep away from me, I guess you can say, because they know how I feel about it. Uh, they know where I stand. Uh, Happy for my daughter. I mean, how could I not be? Very happy for her and love her to death. I mean, she's still my child no matter what. She'll always be, yes, exactly, Sasha, pretty much. She'll always be my daughter, and I'll always love her no matter what. Just like all my kids, just like anybody in my family, necessarily speaking. Even that could extend into family, into extended family. But yeah, I would never, I've told you guys repeatedly, I'm no judge of persons. I mean, she was old enough to make that decision. She was 18 years of age, and that was her thing that she wanted to do, and more power to her. Uh, it's not because of me. Well, It's not because I don't want to see them. It's because they don't want to, in my honest opinion, they don't want to feel guilty around me. And that's my honest opinion. And I don't know if it would be both of them or if it would just be my daughter or if it would be her partner. I don't know who would feel what. And that's basically an assumption on my part to say something like that because I don't know that they do feel anything. I kind of see it in their faces. I mean, I'm going to judge a character. I got good judge character, so. But yeah, so that's something I deal with. And now I've got a grandson that's attending the same public education that they got. Uh, my oldest daughter. I mean, this is how influential the area is. My oldest daughter, granted, my grandson's not in the same school system, but he's in the Virginia school system still. But my oldest daughter, she had the feelings back whenever she was young. We had a long talk. It was all over and done with, and now she's happily married, trying to have children. And I mean, it's just it is what it is. And I never wanted to just out something like that to people that I don't even know other than here in chat. But it's something that was riding on my heart, and it was something that I needed to speak about. Apparently, so that's why it came out. And has a convoy considered moving to a more conservative area? Uh, for this area, I don't know what could be more conservative. Honestly speaking, uh, I mean, pretty much all of Nova is well, the bigger cities are not so conservative. They're very liberal, which in turn influences the smaller cities or smaller towns uh, due to the voting issues. So, I mean, necessarily speaking, I don't think that there is a conservative per se location or area. Uh, Anywhere out in the open, 40 plus acres is pretty much conservative no matter how you look at it. One of the biggest issues that they deal with is think about it this way. If they're trying to park, and I'm going to be light on the number, if they're trying to park 50 semis and say 25 of them have trailers, uh, if you're not on some kind of a hard pack, hard top, uh, those trucks don't move. They get stuck. They just slide in the mud. And especially here, Virginia clay. I mean, Virginia red mud, whatever the heck you want to call it. It's nasty, slimy crap. So I'm assuming West Virginia and Maryland are probably very similar. So, yeah, I mean, how do you park that many trucks in grass? You can't. And that's the biggest issue that they're running into right now. There aren't a lot of racetracks, and if there are, I mean, right now, think about it, it's the season for them to open up. So that's what happened with the Speedway over in Hagerstown. Season came, we had a cutoff date, and did they wait till the last minute to try to do it? I don't think so. I know that they've been trying to find another location for quite some time. So I mean, it's like I said, it's just got to be compatible. When somebody first mentioned to me that they were talking about Watermelon Park, the first thing I said is they don't have the place for it. It's all grass and a little bit of a rolling hill. And sure enough, that didn't pan out. So yeah, thank you, R. Yes, it was a good day. I'm tired. But yes, it was a good day. I spent some time up on the roof today. We had the sun shining. Shit, it was fantastic. But it was so bright, I forgot to take my sunglasses up with me. So yeah, sounds like the best option is something like racetrack, private property, good parking for trucks. Yeah, it would have to be. It would have to be a huge area that could accommodate uh, heavy vehicles. You know, it's just plain and simple. And where do you find that much pavement sitting in a square lot? I mean, it's kind of hard to find something like that. I mean, you look at some of the rest areas. Rest areas are fairly large, but yet you see them fouled at the beginning, fouled at the end, because the parking lot is so full. They have nowhere else to park but on the side of the freeway. So I mean, think about them trying to do that on blacktop somewhere. It's going to be kind of difficult to find a location. But yeah, I mean that's the biggest problem that they're having right now is being able to have the space for the hey perps guy, see you, KB Camino, Narnian Railway, Mimi. Was that Mimi up there? It was. It sure is Mimi. Good to see Mimi. So yeah, they're still looking. I mean, what else can they do? Convoy has arrived in California. To the best of my knowledge, yes, they finally made it. Okay, Araceli. There isn't indoctrination. People just feel how they feel. I I think a lot of us would beg to differ with that comment there, Mr. Bean, Mr. Dean Hamburger. Hey, OT Houston Texans. Good to see you again. All right, it's called indoctrination. Of course, uh, my daughter is gay. Yeah, join the club. I didn't know until she graduated high school. I was a very observant mom. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's what happens. My worst part, the reason why I feel the way I feel mostly, is because I wasn't here during the process. In my opinion, I left when she was 9 years of age, and she was 18. So I got a CB radio today for the convoy. I feel no adult now. What a rubber ducky is now. Kimi Kamita. That's funny. And now that you said that, I might go see about getting me one tomorrow too on my way out. On my way north to go meet up with the people. So yeah, I might stop at let's say, where'd you get yours at, KB? Because they told me to probably stop at a truck stop, a truck, uh, like a pilot or a travel center or something like that. I don't want to go and Flying J. I don't want to go and give them my money, but I mean, if I can get it cheaper there, and I don't know where else to really go. I guess a Radio Shack would have it, but a Radio Shack's probably going to be more expensive than a truck stop, truck service station, whatever you want to call it. Start helping with all these parking lots. What are you talking about, O2? All right, I got a text. Hold on, guys. All right, well, I'm getting a little bit of info, but it's nothing substantial. Nothing to wet the lips over. How many convoys are expected to show up? Uh, the last I'd heard was three. Then somebody told me five because we got two more coming from the west. One of them's coming out of Washington. Is what I'm to understand. Uh, Headgummit. Why is Microsoft Edge using my microphone? You guys hear me fine, right? I don't understand why Microsoft Edge is using my microphone, unless it's because I'm live streaming. That's a little bit unnerving, saying that. And I don't. Sorry, guys. Hold up. Y'all hear my thing going off, right? This dude writes funky. Uh, Jeez. I just got told patience is a virtue. See how they treat me? Why is it double texting if I'm not getting another text? What the hell's going on? And no text is coming through. What the heck? Oh, yeah. I guess that's just the way. They're in a huge parking lot. The convoy in California definitely is. They were at an airfield the other day in Lubbock, around the Lubbock area. Or was it? I think it was the Lubbock area. I was thinking Weatherford, but that may have been where it was. Uh, Sorry, guys, I lost the chat. What's this Whitmer kidnap? Have you not heard about that, Jeannie? They let from what I understand, they released him. Uh, they found him not guilty for the supposed. Hey, Beth Lawson, really want to say something, but I don't want to get booted. I don't want booted. Well, why is my chat not going back up? R. There it goes. Who said that? Beth, it was you, right, Beth? Yeah, I really want to say something, but I don't want booted. Hey, Frank, hope all is well. Well, Beth, as long as it's not negative, you shouldn't get booted. I haven't even seen a mod in here. Is there a mod in here? I would be the only one to boot you. Oh, there we go. Buffalo Wifey's here. How you doing? Good to see you here, Buffalo Wifey. Beth, put it out there. I mean, you won't get booted. You might get shut down for 300 seconds or whatever the heck that stipulation is. But you won't get booted. But only if it's bad, like bad. I think I can counter that. I can repost it if I choose. So don't be afraid to post something just because you think something, because it might not be as bad as you might think it is. I don't know what else to say about that, but yeah, kind of the way that works. Like I said, my mods are only uh, here to prevent negative chat. That's all that. That's all they're here for. And if you, like I said, if you have something negative and I find it worth leaving, I'll put it back up if they take it down. So, just let me know if you do something like that, and then if you didn't get taken down, I'll go look at it. If I think it's fine, I'll put it back up. Yeah, you can look at it that way. I have, I have that with the keys here. So nothing else came through. Uh, well, yeah, it was supposedly set up by the feds. The Whitmer kidnapping, or the threat of the kidnap, because it never occurred. But they found the guy not guilty today, and they released him. I tried to find the name of the place. Oh, okay. Begin with a G. Gina with a G. Okay. I was here all the time. Didn't matter. Still love her, of course, but it's difficult. Yes, love is love, but indoctrination is a strong weapon. It's very strong. Uh, those of us that see it, we see how strong it is. Those that don't will never understand. Sounds like angels playing harps. Maybe they are. What are we talking about, Sandy? Forming a hedge of protection. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. I didn't read the rest of the comment. Smash the like, everyone who is a patriot and loves this country. Wow, almost 100 people. It's 11:40 at night. I guess that's what. All right, now I got somebody from the other from the camp. Hold on. Somebody else from the camps. Hey, Mud Sharks, how you doing? Spirit, I am. I see you. I didn't call you out, Hamburger Yum 3, but I did. Yeah, went back and came back looking at your comment for the other comment. So that's exactly what I want to talk about. Shall we say? uh, yeah, there's we'll be I'll be live streaming at like 3 a.m. Sounds like angels. Okay. Yeah, I don't. What's funny is that I've never even had that ringtone in my phone. Uh, who said that? And it's still going off. Sandy V. I don't even know where that ringtone came from, or that notification sound. I've never had that in my phone. At least I don't think. I haven't heard my notifications in a while. You know what? I never even checked my email today. I have to remember that. Want to kidnap Whitmer. It was just a ruse, if you ask me, Spirit. I am. Don't anybody want her. I mean, her husband can't even get far enough away from what I'm to understand. Love this country. Yes, that's exactly what I want to talk about. Not guilty of the two mistrial. Yeah, something like that. But it's funny. You're going to go to the new camp when they get a spot to stay. Yes, Rayo. Uh, I'll be associating. I'll be there with them as much as I can. I thought I was going to be there tonight, but some people contacted me and told me to hang out for a minute, wait for a phone call, and finally got a phone call, and it was already. I think it was like 8:30 or 9. I gave them some information that they were looking for, and they contacted me back and uh, said that they'll get with me. Just hold tight for the moment. Hold the line where I'm at. 10:30, and everyone are welcome to come to. So yeah, I'm still at my place. I was gonna go over there anyway because I know where they're at, but yeah, they haven't stopped, Sandy. Uh, but yeah, I was pretty much told just be patient for the moment, hold the line where I'm at, and they'll get back with me as soon as they can. Which that was what was just coming through. Uh, no, I am not. I am not at the speedway with the convoy. They're not at the speedway anymore either. They're at an undisclosed location. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on, so yeah, they're staying on the down low, I guess you could say. Okay, that wasn't to me. Yeah, no, I'm not up there right now, Buffalo Wifey. Better go asking if you know anything. I was on a stream a bit ago asking if you know anything. I don't quite understand that, Buffalo Wifey. Uh, like I said, no, I'm not there right now. Uh, but I've been called into uh, a different position, I guess you could say. Somebody got it, Beth. I was in the stream a bit ago asking if you know anything. They were asking, people were asking if Frankie Bobby knew anything. Is that what you're saying? Studios 2.0, how are you? Uh, doing good. The base in Texas where the Hangar 25 Air Museum is in Big Spring. Yeah, that's where they were at, was in Big Spring. Thank you much, Sharks, for clarifying that. How much was Radio Midland? Used some good radios back in the day. Yeah, Midland was the ones that we had whenever I was a kid. They were always supposed to be the better radios. It's much. We're either all a bunch of insomniacs or just don't have a life. Look at the count over there, 115. That's crazy. You guys are cool. Thanks for being here. Uh, yeah. So anyway, so the least I can say is that there is something going on, and I will be the live streamer for the something that's going on from you guys. hopefully we'll find out tomorrow. Uh, yeah, I probably should go to bed because they're probably going to try to get in touch with me at 7 o'clock in the morning. I can hear it. I can hear the phone ringing now. But I don't have Bitcoin. That's for sure. But it ain't a far drive for you when they get a new spot. It's going to be within an hour, I'm sure, Rayo. That's not far from me. I drive an hour to work every day anyway, so used to drive 2.5, so an hour is cool. Yeah, so the length won't bother me. Distance doesn't bother me. Uh, Good, thank you. Okay. Some guys on YouTube posted a video clip from one of your live streams, the one with Bree. I spent like an hour commenting on comments. That's funny. Yeah, because you were there that night, right, Shelly? Y'all were on live with me. Kimmy, I think you had. I know you'll let us know what's up when it's time. Yeah, there's just timing is everything, and some things just are better left unsaid till the timing arrives. So yeah, I mean it's kind of the way we're having to do things right now because, like I said, we believe it or not, we are definitely being stalked. Uh, I know I am, but that's okay. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I've got I've got protection. We'll just say that and leave it like that. That way, nothing bad comes out. No bad words. I know you'll let us know. You keep it on the down low. Sometimes you have to, Spirit AM. Sometimes you have to. Me and wife might not come up to Hagerstown tomorrow. Uh, they're they're not in Hagerstown right now, Tim Beers. They are not in Hagerstown. Like I said, they're at an undisclosed location right at the moment. They don't want to be inundated with people. People always had a tendency to come out on the weekends. So yeah, they're. You might know where they're at. I'm not saying that you don't, but yeah, that's kind of the way things are right now. I'm glad you're getting information. You're in the loop. Yeah, that I knew that that was going to happen because they see me there all the time. So yeah, did they all go through? I think they're like six. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Uh, they wanted to know if I knew anything. Uh, yeah, well, you can tell them that. Yeah, I know something, but I can't tell anybody what it is just yet. I got to keep it. I got to keep it down for the moment. People will know soon enough, and then all of y'all can go and shout out my channel and let them know what's going on because I have the stream. Uh, Anybody trying to play some Minecraft? Mountain Man, I think I know what that is, but I'm not sure. Seeing Soup Mama's stream earlier, she said 2 convoys on the way, one permanent location set up. Yeah, we know we've got convoys that want to come out. We just don't know uh, the exact numbers because the last I heard it was three, then I heard it was five. So because there's two more coming from the west, and I think the two that Soup Mama's talking about are coming from the south, and I think there's one north that wants to come down again. Uh, the Minnesota, Wisconsin area, something like that. Thought three, hold on. Yeah, but there's others that want to. Yes, I was. My trucker mouth came out in the comments when that was going down. You're funny. Hey guys, nothing like that. Max, Beth, please. Thank you. Yeah, well, sometimes we have to have a trucker's mouth, Shelley. The way that's what's really hard. And they were young. It's not looking good. Have to count. Live a little. Find it where they need something to live for. I couldn't go open any attachments. Thanks for showing up. Usually Frankie gets on late for me as mod, but weekend is good this time. Uh, I usually try to be on earlier. Well, during the work week, and I managed to make it late, and I've been paying for it all week. Yeah, and I'm dealing with my back right now. It's probably from lifting all that heavy pipe a couple of days ago. It's it, it's a weird feeling, is what it is. It's like pressure in the back. It's not like a pain or a constant pain or anything like that. It's probably from smoking cigars. Yeah, this screen's harder for me to read than the other one. That's crazy because the screen's larger. You would think that it would be simpler or larger so that I could read it easier, but no, I'm having a hard time. Uh, Thanks, Ashley's Variety, for that comment. Max, Beth, you already saw that. So yeah, like I was talking about for my grandchildren with the schools, that really bothers me because right now, in my opinion, only God knows exactly what's being taught to these children, and teaching the things that they want to teach our children in their formidable years is it's insane in my opinion. Trying to teach fourth graders about sex. I mean, come on. Uh, I Man, I have such a hard time with that. If I talk about it, I get too upset and I start using bad language and all kinds of stuff because yeah, it really upsets me. You know me, I don't like people trashing people who work. Just put it off for 3 weeks straight. Oh no, it's fine, Max Private. I understand, and I mean, it is what it is, and I just, there's no reason for anybody to get upset over words. In my opinion, we do. It's part of our nature. It's part of what we grew up to be like. So, I mean, I understand that people will get upset and say things, and always remember that sometimes we say things we don't necessarily mean at the moment. It's just the emotion that comes out of us, and sometimes we regret it. And usually, if we don't imbibe in it, we were not going to regret anything later on. I mean, people have opinions. If they want to say something, I don't really have a problem with that. I didn't appreciate the comment, but I mean, she had the right to say how she felt, and I don't believe she earned uh, a backlash from people. But I understand we're all humans, and we all have emotion, and we're all going to speak on our emotion, especially when we're doing something like we're doing right here with the live chat, with people chiming in different aspects of things that are going on around the world today, and whatever else people might be saying. But as long as we don't, like I said, as long as we don't delve into it, we're not gonna, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect you. It doesn't affect anybody else. That's just my personal opinion. So, you know, I read it and moved on. And that was because somebody had taken it down. And my apologies to whoever the mod was that did that. But uh, it's, it is what it is. So uh, we can leave it at that. Stopping by to say hi and have a great weekend. Well, thanks. And I'm sorry, Terminus Canadian Girl. Terminus Canadian Girl. I don't think I've seen you here before because I would have definitely remembered that name. Uh, Thank you for stopping by and welcome. And you have a great weekend as well. I have to refrain to turn red hot, then remember the sound mine God gave me, and I remember what he said. That's basically the way I live, Spirit. I am. I mean, I think I'm fortunate that I have that now. Well, actually, I think it's fortunate that God allowed me to have that. Uh, Being able to refrain and stop, because like this morning, headed to work, had this slow person in the fast lane, and we're all trying to get down the road. So finally, I had an opportunity to go around, and I went around quite abruptly to kind of signal, get the hell out of the way, kind of thing. And four four cars back, just so happened there's a cop, and he flips the lights on. He flipped on two blue, like fog lights on the top of his rig, and just to inform me that he was there. And of course, I slowed down, pulled over the slow lane, got back over the slow lane, and eventually he came by me. Didn't do anything or anything like that, but yeah, I think he was just letting me know, hey, I'm right here. So I had to refrain from acting any more stupid than I had already done this morning. Uh, Let them fly and soar high. I have a teaching background and believe in healthy human development. Uh, you saying that, Ashley? I would do anything to be able to homeschool my grandchildren right now. That would be like a dream come true for me. Uh, I thought somebody had something here for me. Not been beckoned. Thank you, Buffalo Wifey. Keep up the great work, keeping us informed. I'll check in tomorrow. Good night and blessings. Good night, Denise. Uh, wow, you people are a bunch of night owls, aren't you? Araceli, you're funny. Well, they're definitely kids. Shit, I still call my 30-year-olds kids. So yeah, is Karen Tent Lady Gun? Yeah, that's been over, Linda. Thanks for asking. In fourth grade, all I wanted to do was ride my bike. I know, right, KB? I think that's all I did my fourth grade year too. I mean, third, fourth, fifth. I just don't understand how anybody can think that that is something they should be teaching, especially in school. I mean, that's what parents are for, not teachers. At least for me. A lot of envy going on because will you be the only live stream there now, Frankie? To the best of my knowledge, yes. Yeah, that's what I think YouTube is playing with the numbers only showing only one like for real. I'm showing 93 on my screen, Cindy. But they do that, just so you know, in case people haven't seen that. I thought it was really funny whenever they took the thumbs downs on the White House posting on whatever it was for the news because they were getting more thumbs down than they were thumbs ups. That was too funny. Talk about throttling. You have to scroll down the original. Okay, that's for you guys. It's like the calm before the storm. Uh, Something like that. Who's is that? Just somebody that you named Bimfa, or is there somebody in here named Bimfa? Because I've never seen that name either. Hey, Noni G. Sorry I didn't see you. Good to see you here this evening. I just saw your name. Trying to catch back up. Shelly, Brenda, Hamburger. They want to teach them in K3. They're just babies. I'm very upset. Public education has been a disgrace in many ways. Public education has taken a downfall or has downtrodden so badly it's unreal. It's not what we were taught, that's for sure. That's a new one. Brenda, thumbs down. Amen. Let them fly and soar high. I have a teaching background. Okay, I already read that. Oh, Matt just ran on me again. 45, you're a baby still. Araceli's 45. Yeah, that's still young, Araceli. Believe it or not. Hey, Tara J. How you doing, girl? Haven't seen you in a minute. Glad to see you can make it this evening. April 8th and 9th, State Police along I-95 will be on the highway as part of Distracted Driver Awareness Month. Article posted by Richmond, Virginia News. Yeah, they do around here. They have vehicles that are set up to catch erratic drivers, uh, things like that. They have like cameras down at the wheels so they can see the wheels if they're turning in and out real fast and stuff like that. So that's kind of an ongoing thing that they normally do. It's every once in a while, but I guess they're doing a whole spiel on it this time. Talking was timed out. Uh, Hold on a sec, guys. Let me look at something. Was there more? No. That's funny. You got it going on. Oh, Frankie Bobby's got it. Thanks, David King. Good to see you. Perspective Visions. Hey there, Frankie. I just saw you were on. Are you now at the super secret location? No, Perspective Visions. I am not. I'm going to be headed that way tomorrow. We've got something going on. Uh, Buffalo Wifey, uh, I'm going to leave that up to you guys. Again, negativity is not something I want in my chat. So it's up to you guys to make that decision what that is. I normally see something that is uh, if I see something that y'all timed out, I might go look at the message if I'm interested. If not, I'll leave it alone. But yeah, so that's going to be up to you guys. Uh, but that one there's got to go. So yeah, it's up to you guys. Like I said, I can go back and I can look at the message, and if I want it there, it will come back. If not, uh, I'll leave it where it's at. Riding my bike, fourth grade. Yes, sir. Same here. My thing freezes. My mouse. There it goes. Sorry, chat lagging. It is. It shows I have good signal. How fuzzy is the screen? Is the camera really that bad compared to the other one? Because what I see here is bad. But then again, it may be because it's not accustomed to this night lighting that I'm using. Thanks, Ashley, for posting that. Which stage are in? Good night, Uncle Deuce. Uncle Deuce leaving. Uncle Deuce just got here, didn't he? I haven't seen Uncle Deuce. Hey, Uncle Deuce, how you doing this evening? You should get a MetaMask wallet for your phone for donations. Not everyone in crypto uses Bitcoin because of the safety. I don't use Bitcoin either. We use Ethereum, way safer against hacks. I I don't even deal with that kind of thing, Rayo. I stay away from that Bitcoin thing. Hey, did anybody try a super chat? Because I might be able to get them. I don't know if y'all can see that. It says that I'm ready for them, but I'm still not able to get them. I think I don't know what they're saying. They said they'd send me an email. That's why I said I hadn't checked my email today. But they also said it would be at the beginning. It would be in my dashboard. Does anybody know if I can go look at my dashboard? But yeah, so if you wanted to try that, I don't know that it would work, but you can try that if you want. Sings to only one's named Bree. Hey, Kalika Denzo, how you doing? Good to see you here, Kalika. It's not blurry, it's just grainy. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. It's not blurry, it's grainy. Well, that worked. Wow. Thank you, Ashley. Ashley Watchman Studios 2.0. Thank you very much. So apparently it does work, guys. I don't know how this all works, but I know that they allowed me to set it up for monetization, so I do have monetization here now. Yeah, so it is visible, huh, Buffalo? Yeah, Ashley just showed me. Thank you so much, Ashley. That's gonna go towards my CB radio. I'm gonna go buy one. Yeah, I know, Max Private. That's why I didn't want to do it, but a lot of you were asking me to do it because that was the easiest means. Uh, Thank you, Debbie McLean. Thank you very much. Debbie McLean just gave me a super chat like Ashley did. So yeah, a lot of people were saying that that was going to be their easiest way, or that it would be easier for them. So I didn't want to do it, but I should have stuck with what I had. But you know how it is. I want a CB2. I've been looking around. Oh, cool, Ashley's. Yeah, that'd be cool. In my opinion, that'd be cool to have. Wizzy use a small CB shop in Hagerstown. I'll have to look that up, or maybe I'll contact him. I have his email, so yeah, maybe I'll contact him. I know Tara. It's just uh, people had said it would be easier for them because they don't have any of the other stuff. So That's why I opened it up. You probably already answered at some time, but how many people are still hanging out there in Maryland? I had not answered that. The last I was there Wednesday, yeah, Wednesday evening. There was still about 30, 35 people that I could see visibly. It was lunch, our dinner time, so uh, there was about 20 men removing wood, putting wood in a dumpster to remove it from the site, and there was probably about 10, 12 ladies around the campfire, the cooking location, the outdoor kitchen, and then there was probably about 10, 15 people walking around near their vehicles, walking dogs, whatever. So I would have to say anywhere between 30 to 40 people, something like that. In the kids' room, not listening to chat. I love you. Sorry, I actually. Thanks, Terry G. It's fine what you're doing. It's cool that you came on though and you're listening. But yeah, thanks for being here again. Yeah, love you too, girl. And they don't do e-transfer. What is that? I don't know what that is either. But yeah, Beth Lawson, you said. No, it was Tara that said that, I believe. You're in the big leagues now. Yeah, something like that from what they say. Awesome. No, me as a Canadian can't use Cash App. Oh, really? I didn't know that. My bad. That's what I had. So, but it's all good. Don't worry. It's all good. I want to CB whatever happened to Radio Shack. Uh, I see those few and far in between anymore, Sasha. Oh, good to see you here, Sasha. I just saw that you were here reading your comment. I hope I haven't missed much of anybody that's here this evening. 'Cause I don't. I like to say hi to everybody. If you're here, you deserve at least a hi, at minimum. Thank you, Buffalo Wifey, for posting. Uh, that's why I'm going to open another case. Oh, okay. You guys are talking something. Uh, where's Horn on a Steak? Hey, what's up, Billy Daniels? Horn on a Steak? Who's the Horn on a Steak? Thank you, Sasha. Kalika, Ashley, Brenda. Radio Shack has been bought. Not much there I liked online. Oh, do they still have an online store? Yeah, I'm going to stop at a truck stop, I believe. Do other streamers know that you're going to be the only one? That is what you said, right? Uh, Bobby America, to the best of my knowledge, I'm going to, from what I'm being told, I'm going to be on the inside crowd so that we can get word out. So we'll have to see how that's going to play out. I know that one is not wanted. I don't know about the other one. I don't know how long he's been there. Uh, I think if I ignored you, Brenda, I didn't see a comment to me. I try to catch everything that says Frankie Bobby on it. It's Frankie Bobby snack time. You girls and you're eating. Y'all need to call Susan first, right? Isn't she the snacker? Get in touch with Susan and have her get on. Neighbors getting food delivered and you're hungry? Well, where you at, Kalika? I mean, it's kind of late already. I would have thought you had already eaten. He left it on their porch right there. I would, unless they have that, what is that stupid doorbell camera thing that they have nowadays? Video stack, still a thing. Used to love the store. Soup Mama did a live stream on Facebook earlier trying to clear the air. I don't have Facebook, so I can't see what she had to say. Can you fill us in a little bit there, Max, if you saw it? Just asking. San Diego. Oh, you're in San Diego? So what? It's like, is it 8 or 9 over there? 9? I would think 9. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 9. Uh, that is some breaking news. So one streamer is unwanted. Gee, I wonder who that could be. Uh, and like I said, the other guy, I don't know how long he's been there. And I've been there from day one. So yeah, they pretty much all know who I am. Why don't you guys go to my YouTube, enjoy my covers? I mean, I'm here with you guys and girls. Just saying. You have a you have a YouTube channel, Billy Daniels. Billy Daniels sings too. So you have a YouTube channel. Well, shout out to Billy Daniels sings too. He says he does covers. I guess I don't know what kind of covers though, Billy. But shout out to Billy. Billy Daniels sings too. The number 2. And she was just trying to push. Who was that, Max? Pushing negativity. Well, a lot of people have their ideas of what they think is going on, but unless they're a part of what it is that's going on, they really don't have an answer unless uh, somebody like myself or anybody else that's doing live streams, Wissy Wig, Saznak, all those guys, if they're not seeing it live, wow, over 1,000 songs. Good for you, dude. I'm gonna go check out your site. I like music. I just don't know what kind of music you play because I don't like country and western or whatever they call it nowadays. Still happened with the Karen last night there, Frankie Bobby. That was a while ago, C. Carter. Or what Karen happened last night? I wasn't there last night. Been hanging with TPC, who is here local now, which feels weird because I'm just used to watching them far away in different time zones. Yeah, so they are right there in your area somewhere, right? I don't know exactly where they're at. Last I hear was Tomahawk MX. Yeah, that was exactly where they were going, but they didn't have the hard pack. Have a good evening. Step away. All right, Sandy B. Good seeing you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming back. You'll be the official. That's kind of the what's being told. Yes, oddball. Uh, Tomorrow they head up to LA. So where are they at right now? Do you know? You're welcome, Billy Daniels. Yeah, I'll definitely go check that out. I'm gonna. I don't know where my notepad's at. I think I left it in my vest at work. Not at work, but in my vest in the back seat. Smash the like button. Thank you, Ashley. I just saw it. Sorry. 60 minutes away. Oh, that's not too far. That would be cool to go and hang out. You'll meet a lot of nice people. They're really down to earth. Uh, almost hard to believe, but yeah. Look for a Galaxy CB radio. The 10-meter ones are nice. They have the double Toshiba transistors. After I got mine tuned, putting out around 250 on the sidebands. Galaxy, well, I would have looked for a Midland or even a Cobra. I don't know that I've heard of Galaxy, to tell you the truth. But thanks for the info. Not that I'll know any different whenever I go in and look. It's probably going to be, I don't know. So you had to have it tuned in order to get it to push out 250, but that's still quite a bit, right? AFC, they're at a church parking lot now. PJ Josie, is that what it is? I don't know for sure. I haven't been up there since they moved. Just came up today on my feed. Behind the mirror posted Frankie getting yelled at by some Karen for parking by her tent. Don't know when it was. Not recently, I think. No, love is the answer. That was a video that went out. Wow, a $77.77 prime rib dinner. That sounds like the perfect place to be. Let's see. See if I can find the video, guys, and let you know. Uh-oh. Wrong channel. Wrong account. Oh, I'm up to 2,080 subscribers, guys. Oh, and I'm live right now. Huh, I see that. Wow, yeah, you really can't see this phone. I think it's the computer. Uh, go here, here. Well, isn't that funny? It doesn't show. Go back. It doesn't show the video to let me know how many days ago it was. It's almost as if my video has disappeared. Oh, there it is. 11 days ago was when that uh, incident with the lady occurred. Who was asking? Hmm. Oh, love is the answer. Yeah, that was 11 days ago that occurred, that video posted. So, yeah, that happened a while ago. I know, right? See Carter 777 for prime rib. I'm game too. That was too funny. Sino's in the house. Hey, Sino, I haven't seen you, but thank you for being here. Where we are, Cardi Lake. I'm sorry, Candy Lake. TPC convoy is at a casino parking lot. Oh yeah, I think Saznak posted something about a casino parking lot. Uh, we're all a happy community here. Oh, there's Sino. Hello. Hey, April Showers. Sam, I did call you out earlier, right? Thank you for being here. PJ Posey. Sorry if I missed any names, guys. I'm trying to read the chat, trying to look at my phone, and trying to talk to you guys. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate that. I never mean to upset anyone. I was only trying to explain stuff. Frankie, take a trip to Tomahawk. It's 38 miles away. Uh, yeah, I don't even think it's that far, to tell you the truth. Oh, why would I want to take a trip to Tomahawk? Take you guys for a road trip? Oh, wrong one. Take you guys for a road trip. Come on, pop up. 26 miles. Yeah, I didn't think it was that far. Yeah, it's not that far away. That's one of the areas that I was looking to get some property. According to the unwanted streamer, Tomahawk MX was sabotaged by a shadow organization. I I don't know. I really just wanted to go, but night driving is a challenge, so I might head up in the morning. Really want to meet Ripta and Felicia, the G's, and OTR. And that would be cool if you did drive up, Kalika. Those are some nice people. I met Ripta for a moment, and he seemed like he would be a pretty cool guy to hang with. I don't know Felicia. I'm guessing that's the girl that's with him. The G's are cool, and I never met OTR, I don't think. Galaxy is the one Woozy was using, I think, and I think he rented it from the CB shop. Oh, okay. What you talking about, Debris? I'm a big Cobra fan, but it's kind of a normal brand. Yes, it was the brand of yesteryear more than anything. Casino's truck stop. Yeah, the Golden Casino. That's the name of it. Campo, California. Eating and having a great time. I think that's what Saznak was streaming. I'm not sure. It was funny. Hi, Brendy, Prime Rib 777. Yeah. Uh, yeah, a few of us in the chat right now, we're watching Frankie Bobby's live as that show was going down. No, we're literally freaking out in the chat. It was crazy. Yeah, and I missed all the chat, Shelly. I missed all the chat that night. I never went back to go look at it either. I meant to, but time. Uh, hey, Julian Leon, how you doing? I don't, Julian Leon. I don't recall if I seen you here, but thank you for being here. And if you have been, thanks for coming back. I drink empty, but I still have water. Farthest I've talked is Australia one time. Felicia's ripped his girlfriend. Okay. Yeah, I met him. Danny. Yeah, I knew his name was Danny. Uh, do you know who Patriots Lab is? Uh, I've heard the name, but I don't know who it is. Is Cuppy in here? Who's Cuppy? TPCR on the casino eating now. Fill me in on the street situation. I don't get your alerts and show up later than the Swift lady. Well, you beat her tonight because she hadn't made it any, Bree. Uh, yeah, I'm still at my place. I received information this evening that I'm going to be uh, going up there probably tomorrow and meeting with some particular people, and I'll be streaming everything that I can. Do you know who the live streamer is that is with the convoy? Young man, I think his name is Eric. I wanted to know his link. I like to watch a lot, but don't have his link. Uh, that's with the convoy right now by the name of Eric? No, I don't know any. Alex, There's Alex Repta GWT. I think GWT 333. Uh, I think is the numbers, but I don't know anybody by the name of Eric. So I'm sorry, I can't help you with that, Sam. Hi. Try and find the Galaxy DX95T. They don't make them anymore, but you can still find them. They get out far even if you don't get it tuned. Okay. I'll pay attention to that whenever I'm looking. Susan told you something you were. H Patriot Lab is running with JJ. I think that's the other live streamer that may have been out there the other day whenever I was there. H Patriot Lab, because I think that's what somebody called him one time. I canceled grandkids trip to Disney. You feel bad, but not on my watch. Good on you, in my opinion, Hamburglar. Yum 3. Taking nuts, Ray. Copy is related to Levelly. I don't know who Levelly is either, unless you mean Java Lily. They're looking for Kit. No, they're probably on a what they do snack binge coma right now. It's probably where they're at. Shelly. GWT 333. Yeah, that's who I was talking about, Max. Anybody know the name to the individual of that stream? I think they're in the track office. The track office. You guys are something else. Uh, so it is Patriots Lab, the other guy. Thanks, Bobby America, for clarifying that. Uh, where's Susan? She's nice to Charizard. Sent you an email. Okay, Shelly. Yeah, Alex. It's Alex Glasgow. It's Eric with the Ottawa Cowboy. The only other person I know that was with the Ottawa Convoy was Jeff, and y'all know him as Travel Fund 69. Yeah, Shelly, you're right about that. Golden Acorn Casino. Are you over that way, Buffalo Wifey? Thank you, Ashley. Yes, there was the guy named Eric in Ottawa that everyone loved. I don't, I don't recognize the name. Whoever said that. No, that was Kalika. Yeah, I don't recognize the name. I thought I was the only insomniac. What's new? S. Pierre. Hey, S. Pierre, how you doing? Good to see you this evening. Eric was Safe Loads driver. Yeah, Julian, it's Travel Fun 69. Not last year, Eric was truck driver. Okay. Casino would be empty without Freedom Convoy. Friday, funny. If you get a radio like that, you need to get a good antenna like a Wilson or a K40. They can take the high watts. Don't go with fiberglass whip, it will melt. Well, that's good info to have, Rayo. But no, I would only gone with a metal antenna. I don't like that would look too funky on my truck. I don't even know where I'm going to put it. The antenna. Good night, Bobby America. Good to have you here this evening. Thank you for being here. Sharon Gentry, hello. Good evening. Good night. Monty 1964. Hello. How are you guys doing? The convoy that is at the casino is the People's Convoy. That is correct. Yes, I don't know why I can never remember Safe Loads. Thought he was streamer. Jeff can drink a lot. Would have been able to buy a copy, but someone stole his change. Viewers can go to thepeoplesconvoy.org for updates on the convoy. Yes. Thank you, Buffalo, for putting that out. Uh, that's funny, Money and Kalika. K40 makes a good magnet mount. Okay. Who else is live streaming over with Soup Mama, please? Uh, I don't know who all is over there, PJ. Personally, I don't know. I'm not there. I was asked to hold back for a minute as they were working out some details. So I should be in the mix tomorrow and be able to live stream. So whoever's not busy tomorrow, maybe I'll try to put out a schedule the live stream for whatever time I can, and then I'll do it on my phone so that I can walk around. I also just noticed the email. Okay, but yeah, so we'll see what. All I can say is that we'll see what's going to happen tomorrow. Uh, I should have some more information tomorrow for sure. Good night, Buffalo Wifey. Uh, yeah, have a good night. Wait a minute, I don't mean Canadian Eric. This Eric is currently with Convoy in California. It could be somebody that they picked up on the way. I don't know. I don't recognize the name. Well, I don't know that I knew all the live streamers that were here. Patriots Lab is also streaming in the Patriots Lab. Hitting hard and low tonight. PS awesome. Uh, you guys have anything y'all want me to talk about? Man, literally, it's some people. Sounds like a life to me, Kalika. If you can get away with it. Now I'm wondering what they're gonna do. So they allowed safe chat or super chat tonight. Yeah, I think uh, yeah, I think it's gonna get lively. His is a construction business too. Yeah, Jeff does have a construction business up in Canada. He and I were talking about it. I think that's where he's at now, is he not? He said he had to go back to work for a little bit. Work is making me miss out on so much now. Head into the bush most of this week, so gotta come back like a know-it-all, like not know-it-all. Jeez. Snack time again. Jeez, girl, you gotta eat yourself out of house and home. I'm gonna have to stop live streaming just so you can survive. Thanks for being you. Thank you, Uncle Deuce. Uh, yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to be. Actually, live streaming in Vegas right now. Oh, cool. Jeff's out in Vegas. Good for him. I've never been there. One day ago. I would probably be there tonight with him if I had gone to Cali. Shelly, you got the email or did I send it to Susan? Somebody got somebody's email the other day. Did y'all get in touch with each other? Do you keep up on world news? Uh, I keep up with the world news that is put out from anything other than mainstream media. So I guess necessarily speaking, the answer would be yes to the question. Do I watch MSM for world news? No, not at all. I don't watch MSM for anything. Even when there's somebody puts a clip up, I don't even watch that anymore because I'm just tired of the ignorance and stupidity that comes out of their mouths. And I don't like to say that, but I mean, that's exactly the way I feel about it. And if I didn't say it, I would be lying to you and myself, in my opinion. So yeah, I do not, I do not watch any MSM, no matter what. I don't like seeing, uh, yeah, I stay away from that stuff. Did you have a cool high school girlfriend that didn't work out? I didn't have a high school girlfriend per se. I had a lot of female friends, but no high school girlfriend. Said it broke even the other night in Arizona casino. So yeah, have you heard what's happening in Pakistan? No, I have not. Could you enlighten me there, Spirit? I am something I can go look at. I watched an and we know a couple of videos this afternoon. Graybeard, I'll try that other one Frankie mentioned. Maybe that's the one. Uh, I didn't see what Graybeard posted. Running car in the 150 kilometer. You're still doing that MBM? Crack me up. Spirit up. Imran Khan is blaming U.S. for meddling in the politics, creating a coup. In Pakistan? A coup in Pakistan? Good night, Buffalo Wifey. A coup in Pakistan, is that what you're saying? And blaming the U.S.? Well, there's almost no doubt that the U.S. had some kind of dealing in that. Mechanic with the convoy is also Eric. Yes, that is correct, Kalika. My bad. Yeah, because we did meet him on a live stream one night. I don't know if y'all remember. Yeah, because he was on my live stream one night. As a matter of fact, he was on my live stream that night. Uh, that played 11 days ago with Bree. Yeah, I don't doubt that, Spirit. I am. Yeah, Graybeard, you're correct about that. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I think they did that. Well, they did that with Zelensky, if you ask me. They're the ones that got him into office and got whoever was in there at the time, Poroshenko, got Poroshenko out and got Zelensky in. Because Poroshenko, I think, was fixing to start talking smack on the Bidens, so they wanted him gone. Then they got their own guy. Did anybody else hear that Zelensky is a cousin of Soros? I don't think anybody ever said anything after I asked that question the other night. Take SPR with him everywhere. He's too much fun and underrated, if you ask me. What's SPR doing that would warrant that there, Noni? Wow, you guys, there's still 80 people in here. You guys are night owls. Poroshenko is charged supposedly with treason. It's all a game. It's all a game being played, in my opinion. Uh, I think Poroshenko, like I said, was about ready to drop a dime on the Bidens, and then they wanted him out of office. And because Joe wound up getting the position he's got now, when was Zelensky put in place? Because if you ask me, Zelensky was put in place by the U.S. Yeah, bribery Biden, no doubt about that. The other night it was too dang funny. Uh, the Sun reported the U.S. military has tried to contact 4,520 extraterrestrial civilizations, 1,500 pages for an FOI ask. For real. Where'd you read that at? From the Sun? Hmm. I don't trust the Sun. They're just another MSM to me, but sometimes they put out good stuff. Hey, Mark Wolf, how you doing? Good to see you. He is the Nashville stream guy who met Jeff on Broadway. I'm going to Broadway next weekend. How you been, Mark? I hadn't seen you in a while. Hope everything's going well for you. Still appreciate my haircut greatly. Yeah, you guys got to catch me without my teeth this evening. Frankie and his channel is pretty chill. Thank you, Graybeard. Zelensky was in the leaked Panama Papers, billions of shore accounts. I don't doubt that, Ray J. There's so much crookedness going on right now. It's unreal, and it's all coming out. I watched a video a while ago that came out in 1981. It was on Dadgummit. I can. His name's right there at the tip of my tongue, but it won't come out. Wow, what was the name of that program? I could probably pull it up. But yeah, there was a video or a clip of a sitcom. I think it's something Barney something. But when it was put out, everybody laughed at him, calling him a conspiracy theorist. And this was in '81, and he was talking about what's going on today. How ironic is that? It's not irony; it's that they were giving us their message way back when, for those that were paying attention. And if I had to say when I started realizing how bad our world was getting, uh, honestly, I would have to say that for me, it probably began in the '70s. It's almost hard to say because I was in my uh, pre-teens. Let's see, I reached my teens in 73. 73? No, no, it would have been 78. My bad. So I reached my teens in '78. Did anybody hear about the pro life activists that discovered 115 uh, deaths in D.C., abortion deaths in D.C.? Anybody hear about that? Hey, Daniel Smith from New Zealand, welcome, welcome. I guess it's early hour mornings for you, or maybe later. I don't know. I think it should be early, right? Kids are at their dads need help cleaning their rooms. That's funny, Tara. My bad. But yeah, Daniel Smith, thank you for being here. Yvonne Vigil, good to see you back. I'm still at my place, Yvonne. I haven't gone out there yet. I was asked to hold for the moment, and I'll be out there tomorrow, to the best of my knowledge. Around 5 p.m. in New Zealand. Yeah, well, it's getting close to 1 a.m. here where I'm at. Funny, I can't find that uh, video that I saw earlier. It's hard to believe. I've seen a couple of crazy videos today. Oh, I know why. That may have been an LT's program where I saw it. Matter of fact, it was an LT's. Now that I'm thinking about it, it was something funny. It says men are from Mars, women are from Venus, other genders are from your anus. I thought that was kind of funny. Does the soul exist? I saw all kinds of interesting videos today. The U.S. Senate has confirmed Ketanji Brown as the next Justice of the United States Supreme Court by a vote of 53 to 47. Well, I want names. Wow, that chat just blew up. I see it running like crazy. Press the like. Thank you, Tara. We wouldn't make the last two electrons. Whistleblower of Hunter's laptop fled to Switzerland, supposedly releasing content within 2 weeks. Yeah, I read that earlier today as well, Oddball, about the whistleblower taking off. He got scared. Any news? I give 48 hours for the truth to come out. I'm off 9 in Virginia. RB. Martial Law 28. Good to see you here. Thank you. Any news? I give 48 hours for the truth to come out. Uh, Not quite understanding what you're trying to say, Marshall. But yeah, thanks for being here. Thought the name was familiar. How come him and not Zelensky? Hard to tell who the good guys are anymore. Uh, if they're in politics, in my opinion, Sam, I don't think there are any good guys left. I think they're. Uh, wow, so I'm getting spammed tonight, huh? I must be moving on up if I'm getting spam like this. But it needs to go away, but it won't go away. But whatever. Thank you, Tara G. So has a way spam bot. Team America take on the women are from. Yeah, I know that's pretty funny though. Uh, my first report spam. Good on you, Tara, for jumping on that like you did. I already made it to the bottom of the chat. Uh, Look at you pretending you're not afraid. Everyone is a savage. Screenshot that one. I accept it as long as it is good makeup. I should call him, so I'm fine. I'm free. Uh, but yeah, I think that a lot of politicians, politics right now, it's all shot. It's horrible. And I mean, think about it. Anybody that's in here that's been paying attention, who do you believe nowadays? Is there anyone that we can believe? I mean, maybe a Matt Gates, maybe a Jim Jordan, maybe. I mean, do we really know? We thought we could Trey Gowdy, and he took off. Now he's out doing his own thing. Uh, Lindsay keeps flip flopping like crazy. I mean, I don't even know what to think. McConnell is just a POS, so that's my personal opinion. Ukraine is a mess. It is definitely a mess. Uh, no donkey, but we got a new bunny. Yeah, no donkeys, Shelly. Now I want to get me a donkey. just to hear him hee haw in the backyard. Kind of decent behavior gets you more time in timeout prison. Better to go hardcore. Wait. I've seen since the 70s, but never thought we'd make the last two electrons. I think you're making. Do you mean the elections? Mimi? But yeah, I mean, I think I started seeing it back in the 70s when Carter was still in office. And I remember sitting out in the on the side of the street waiting to put gas in because there was no gas. But yet we have some of the largest oil reserves on the planet. And I mean, I don't think anybody really knows exactly how much oil there is in the world. We use a lot, but yet there's a lot. So who knows? Only Elon Musk, but he's going to run out soon. Time for U.S. people to stand up. That is correct, Mimi. It is definitely time. Because I'm done with this crap. I mean, that's why I'm going to continue to fight. I don't trust Lindsay. You can't. Well, almost to the point now that I want to say that maybe we can trust Lindsay after all, because now somebody's trying to uh, ruin his name. They're trying to say he was asking for male escorts or something like that. And I mean, I don't know Lindsay, but I've seen him flip flop. So I have no good feelings about him. But I mean, now that they're trying to smear his name, uh, it almost makes me believe that maybe he is one of the good guys. He's just trying to play around with two hats on. Along with the bad politicians is a looming economic catastrophe. I'm very worried about runaway inflation. Shoot, I think we've already arrived there. I think we're already at that point. Uh, I think we are definitely in an economic catastrophe right now. Uh, we're just we're just now starting to feel the beginnings of it. Because I also heard today that Aldi Nord, which is German, but we have Aldi's here in the U.S. I just heard that they're fixing to raise their prices almost up to 50% on some items, and I think meat was one of them. It was like meat, milk, and something else, if I'm not mistaken. Very cute. Shelly, Frankie Bobby, Shelly needs my tool. It's been 8 years since I had a good one. She needs. Shelly doesn't want a tool. It's time for us to run, stand up. That's one of the things that I was talking about the other day, Mimi, was that I'm trying to find me a place that I can get a fixed address and become affixed to that location so that I can look into the politisphere in the area. I just, I don't know, I have this compelling feeling inside of me that tells me that that's what I need to be doing. That's why I'm uh, trying to find a place. Still have no luck, but I'm going to keep trying. Try to stay as close as I can. Oh, I got my gas card from work. I think I told you guys. Still haven't even cashed my check. It's just sitting there. Yeah, so I got my first check from work, guys. For those of you that don't know, need a goat. It keeps the yard trimmed and scares away trolls. I want to have a goat for milking. Uh, a billy and a, what do they call the females? Mama? I don't know. But yeah, it's a lot of info, mates. Maybe a bit much. You know, mm, Yes, I agree. Good night, community. Early Bible study at 7:30 a.m. Yes, that is early, Ashley's. Good night, sweet dreams, and enjoy your early morning Bible study. $3 now for a dozen of eggs. Maybe it was eggs that they were also talking about raising the price on. But yeah, I know they've got expensive. I was getting, I'm getting farm fresh eggs for $3 a dozen, but that's kind of expected. I haven't. Matter of fact, I need some. Why isn't silver prices following inflation? Uh, because the government is not invested in it. Probably that would be my best guess. The government didn't invest in it, so therefore it's going to sit on the back burner till it does become popular. Probably. I don't think we can trust the election. They have 100 ways to cheat, and we don't have 2 years. I know, Cindy Lou. It's something's got to happen. Something's got to break. Are any of you worried that once food is scarce, people will riot? Hence martial law. Hence it's on. We could very well be headed that direction, Spirit. I am. We could very well be headed that direction. So for those of you that don't believe in prepping, uh, there's a lot of uh, food, different companies that are selling food that will last up to 25 years on the shelf. I can't remember the name of it. I'm not promoting it, but I would advise anybody that maybe thinks that it couldn't happen, uh, you might want to rethink that because it can definitely happen. I have a generator sitting in my trailer just because. Bought it. It's still in the box, never been opened, and it's brand new, so I'm sure uh, it's going to work. But yeah, I have a generator just waiting in the event that I need it. If I had bought eggs instead of silver, I would be a millionaire. For real, right? Silver is for punks. Because silver prices are being manipulated. Best to invest in gold and hedge inflation. I think that's dependent on. I know people. I know people that are invested in both, and they honestly believe that silver will chase gold, but that gold hasn't topped out yet. That's what I hear from the people that I know. She fell out of the Cracker Jack box. Hey, triple sevens, how you doing? Sorry if I didn't see you earlier, but I see you now. Thanks for being here. Buy food you can store, and buy heirloom seeds and water filtration. If I'm not so concerned with water filtration as long as I'm not using city water. If I was using city water, I'd definitely be concerned about the filtration, but that's my personal opinion. And I have, for me, an individual, I think I have like 75 days worth of food that will produce, I think, anywhere from 12 to 1,500 calories a meal. And I have both breakfast and dinner meals. So yeah, but I have enough for 75 days. And then I have extra flours and extra sugars, beans, rice, and some canned goods that I keep on hand at all times. I always add to that list whenever I go to the grocery store. All the talk about $15 per hour by the Democrats causes this massive inflation. It's been a whole lot of other things other than just that 777s, but yeah, that definitely had something that had a play in it. Just like that, would they just take 4 trillion, 2 trillion, 2.5 trillion, something like that? I think that has a bigger impact. The emergency powers allows government to confiscate stockpiles of food and water from civilians. Yeah, well, they better be ready for a lead injection if they try to come at me for that. Hey, Georgia Peach, how you doing? My Patriot Supply. Thank you for putting that up there, Georgia Peach. Yeah, it's My Patriot Supply is one of the. I have some of theirs, and I have military MREs. But My Patriot Supply is the one that uh, has those kits that you can purchase. I think they're fairly reasonable, and I think if you pay attention to who used to advertise for them all the time, but you can get like a 15% discount or more if you use their code. But yeah, Patriot Supply is the one that I have a 30-day supply from, or 60, something like that. If you believe in the Bible, you only need enough food reserves for each person for about 4 years. You do know that's a boatload of food, Rick Rack. Personally, I believe if I believe in the Bible that God will take care of my needs, not my wants, but my needs, and that's just my personal opinion. And yeah, Ray J, I do understand that that's what the emergency powers does, but like I said, they better be prepared to take a lead injection because I'm not giving up my stuff. Uh, don't trust midterms, and I do think they will pull martial law. Bad situation. They're definitely going to try to do something. They did last time, and they will again this time. Well, they I think they tried in 18 as well. Well, they definitely tried in 16. So they've been trying. It hasn't worked out for them every time, but they have definitely been trying. Hey, love God, love freedom. How you doing this evening? You sound tired out. Make sure you try and get good sleep somehow. Eh? Yeah, yeah, I know. Yes, I am. I am tired. Actually, I wasn't going to come on tonight because I didn't have information. I mean, I had information, but I almost didn't want to share it yet. I was going to wait, but I felt guilty by not being on here with you guys, and so I had to come and say hi. And of course, now I've been on for 2 hours, so you can tell I got on late. Yeah, I guess it was 11 o'clock my time whenever I got on. And for those of you that don't know, Super Chat now works in here. But yeah, so I wasn't planning on getting on. Like I said, the only reason why I did it was because I felt obligated to at least share what little bit of information I was comfortable sharing with you guys. And that's why I came on here this evening. I was going to wait till tomorrow. Don't keep your eggs in one place. Scatter your supplies in different locations. Yeah, kind of like don't put all your eggs in one basket. Pretty much similar scenario. Yeah, let's just Hassan Piker. Good evening. Good to see you again. Yeah, let's just keep paying people $7 an hour. Wait, we should probably lower that, right? Uh, well, in my opinion, minimum wage isn't meant to be able to survive on. I know that surviving at $15 an hour is going to be pretty tough in itself, but minimum wage is necessarily supposed to be for the younger generation, the younger kids that are coming out of or working while they're in school and stuff like that. At least in my opinion, Everything else should be raised. Now, how high, in my opinion, would also be due would be at whatever the owner feels would be a comfortable price to be paying an employee to be there. What can they make money on? I mean, you can't force people to pay $15 an hour if they can't afford to pay $15 an hour to an employee. It would make them go under. Uh, so that's where I think that, like I said, minimum wage. When I was a kid, I got paid. It was less than 3.35 when I first started working. I think it was 3.15, if I'm not mistaken. But I think it was like 2.85 or 2.75 before that, somewhere something like that. And when they raised it to 3.35, that was a great increase in minimum wage. Granted, that was in the 80s. And 3.35 lasted for a long time. I heard that it is going to be the one that our new money will be involved with. Don't know how true, but I've heard could go up seven figures, but I don't know. Something's going to happen. We just don't know what it is. I mean, anybody heard of Nasara Jasara? Uh, Probably be a good topic if I went and studied up on it a little bit more. I know the gist of it. I know the gist of a lot of the things that are going on right now because I don't study them. I just people talk and I listen, and it's like the stuff I'm supposed to be listening to, in my opinion. But if nobody's heard of Nasar Jasar, look it up. Uh, Things are supposed to change. If they do, great. If they don't, well, we can't continue to allow what's going on right now to go on. It was immaculate. Did you look at the video that Trucker G put out with Mike Landis regarding Hagerstown Remainers? No, I did not. I didn't know that Mike Landis had put out a video with Trucker G. Well, when was that, Rick? That way I can go back and look if I get a chance. What do you think is going to happen where you need to save all of this food? Uh, Hassan, I don't necessarily know that anything's going to happen. What I think could happen is that our electronics, uh, anything that has to do with electricity, might go down. That's my thought. Will it affect vehicles? Yeah, good possibility. Will it affect smart homes? Yeah, good possibility. Will it affect a lot of those kinds of things that we're dependent upon electricity for? I mean, think about what we're dependent upon electricity for. We have our laptops, we have our computers, we have our cell phones that we have to charge. Uh, the vehicle, my vehicle, if we had an EMP attack, I don't know that my truck would drive anymore because of all the smart truck that it is. I think that it would be out of cahoots. Could I make something happen? Yeah, I can probably wire it, make it run, but I'd have to disconnect some things too, I'm sure. But I'm sure I could figure that one out. Thank you, Ashley, for the post. But yeah, I honestly believe that something drastic is going to happen. It may happen at the end before the so-called uh, biblical event, and yeah, I will use that term confidently. It might not happen for as long as some people think that it could happen. It might be just a quick shutdown and then a restart. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but there's so many different scenarios that we can think of and play with. And if I hope I'm totally wrong, but I want to be prepared in the event that I am correct. And some things are given to us as an understanding. Some things are given to us as a message, and some things just we don't pay attention to. But I'd rather be safe than sorry, as the old saying goes. Uh, hey Trudy, how you doing? This like-minded people, very refreshing to say the least. Thank you, Trudy, for your comment. I don't. I'm pretty sure I have not seen you here before. Welcome. Thank you for being here. And for those that are new, possibly tonight, DJ, good to see you. Uh, Iowa Nana, good to see you back. How you doing? Hope everything's good with you. Cindy Martin, good to see you. DJ, uh, yeah, I'm trying to catch up on chats here. Uh, for those that are new, the only thing that I request is to leave negative comments out of the chat. That's a pet peeve of mine. I prefer to have positivity run through our chat. It makes everybody feel better, doesn't bring people down. Uh, I know some people, and I use the term lightly, are triggered by negativity. I'm one. Uh, so yeah, that's why I request my mods to make sure, try to make sure no negative chat is running through my live stream. So just for all you new people that may not know, the only thing I request on my live streams and my chat is to remain positive. Like the old saying goes, if you not got nothing good to say nothing at all would probably be best. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. I think I told you guys. So yeah, Susan Swift's original. But yeah, a lot of times we just come in here and we'll chat amongst ourselves. People ask me questions. Sometimes I might have something profound to say, and I just use the word profound because it was there. It was available to me. Uh, a lot of people, I don't know how many of the people that have been here and heard my story, uh, but to put it short, I had lost my job for 9 months because I refused to take the jab. And I was recently just hired by another company. So I've gone back to work, and that's why I'm not daily with the convoy like I had been. Uh, I just started live streaming. Today's Friday, so today's Friday, right? Yeah, so today makes 15 days that I've been live streaming. Wow, it's hard to believe it's already been 15 days, but yeah, I've only been live streaming for 15 days, and it's been a challenge, but I continue to make it happen. They moved to a new location. Do you know where it is? He won't say. DJ, yes, it is at an undisclosed location. Uh, I can't say due to their security and their safety. We do have people that have been uh, trying to come in and create havoc. We just say that, and they're trying to prevent that from happening. Again, for their security and their safety. I'll be with them tomorrow, more than likely. I was asked to hold off for the night as things were getting organized. So when I show up, I'm supposed to be the honorary live streamer of what it is that we all have going on. Uh, I guess you could say from here forward, per se. Cat ran. I saw the Trucker G video this morning. Saw the Trucker G video this morning. They seem to like to work off of misinformation, but information. But I'm not going to say any of my thoughts here. There's a lot of that goes around, just so you know. Uh, Discernment is one of the largest things that we have to continue to use with everything that's going on for all of us. It's not just for people like me, people like you, it's everybody. Uh, if you have the gift of discernment, because it's quite prevalent in my life, I could only wish that you guys would experience the same discernment, because that's what helps me get around all the BS that we see, that we hear, that we read, because there's a lot of it that gets put out on the daily, on the regular, and if we're not able to use discernment in things that we read, see, and are told, uh, this world would be a whole lot worse than what it is right now, in my opinion. Uh, I could probably say that the majority of those that are in my chat on the regular probably have the gift of discernment, in my opinion. Those that like to come and listen for even just a little bit, they could very well have some discernment as well. And as long as we learn to use it and to keep it at the forefront in our lives right now, I think we'll hear the right things, and I think that we'll learn the right things, the things that we may not know prior to somebody writing it in chat or me saying it out loud. Uh, but yeah, I think discernment is a big plays a big role in what it is that we're dealing with today, because we just don't know. Hey, Scott Fraser, we just don't know who's telling the truth half the time, uh, much less all the time. I know that I do. At least I try as best I can. I do have to leave things out, but I do give you guys the information at a later date when it's feasible to be able to do that, because something else has changed. Sometimes some of the information that I share with you guys, just so that you know, might be something that happened 2 days ago, and I'm just sharing it with you today, per se, just because uh, it wasn't safe to share it 2 days ago, but it's safe to share it today. And I'm just using that as an example. Nothing in particular has happened like that, other than me saying about the live stream. But you guys that are here and continue to follow me will probably like what it is that we might be experiencing within the next few days. We'll see how it plays out, and you guys will be the first to know. That's for sure. Uh, was everybody getting a notification when I came on this evening? I know some people still aren't getting them. Uh, for those of you that still aren't getting them, have you made sure that you push the bell next to the subscribe button? If you push the bell, you should get all notifications anytime I get on. Horn on a stick, Ricky. Hey man, hope all is well and good to see you this evening. Hey, good to see you too, Jersey Dolphins. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I think it's a little bit past this evening. see, see, as how it's 1:30 in the morning over here where I'm at. I think all my mods are gone. They probably all gone to sleep already. I bored them. I'm just kidding. At age 16, at my first job, other than mowing lawns, I got paid $2.01 per hour. The goal from that is you should want to improve yourself to improve that end. That's true, Rick Rack. Age 16, 201 per hour. Where was that at? And was that, not trying to say you're old or anything, but was that like in the 60s, early 70s maybe? Because I think, it was probably, yeah, it was probably close to 80. As a matter of fact, I think it was Reagan that had raised the uh, minimum wage when uh, when I first started working. Yeah, I think it was Reagan that raised minimum wage in 1980, because that was when I got my first, I guess you could say, real job, one that I actually got a check from to take home in cash. Thank you, Uncle Deuce. Uh, but, uh, but yeah, so 201 was definitely before my time. Thank you, Spirit. I am. I appreciate your comments, guys. Thank you for posting those comments. I'm reading them, but I'm too modest to read them out loud. Has grown amazing. Thank you. Uh, Thank you as well, Uncle Deuce. I appreciate it, guy. Cindy Martin, hello. Glad you guys are keeping it going. Yeah, Cindy, we're not. This is a fight we can't afford to stop, in my opinion. Uh, for all of us. So you guys coming in here is support to me, which gives me the confidence and the gumption to continue to go out there and fight, not just for my family, but for y'all's families as well. Uh, we all understand. We may be few right now, but we all understand we can't all be here. And just as well as you can't be here and you showing support through the live stream chat and liking and subscribing and all the things that you guys have been doing, which is greatly appreciated by all of us. Uh, just like you guys can't be here, some of us have to go back to work. Uh, like some of you may not know, I was without a job for 9 months, depleted all of my savings, uh, even cashed in my 401k, and I would be in California right now with the rest of them had God not chosen to give me a job uh, right before they left. They were leaving that Thursday. I started my job with that Tuesday. So yeah, uh, had God not given me the job or placed me in that position, I would be in California right now. Uh, would I want to be? No, not really. I've never had a reason to go to California. Uh, I hear it's a beautiful state, and that's fine for Californians. Uh, but I would have gone just to be part of the convoy still. There are major social engineers, trolls working overtime. Uh, yeah, use discernment wisely. Very true, Jay Rogers. Good to see you here this evening as well. Don't know if that was your first comment, but that's the first one I've seen by you. But thank you for being here. April Smith, hello. How you doing? Not everyone is able to move up, though. There are things that will keep you down. Uh, April, in my opinion, the only thing that can keep me down is me and or God. Uh, but no, in my opinion, the only the only reason I can be kept down is if I allow it. Uh, and I think that should play a big role in everybody's life as far as being uh, always trying to move up. I mean, never don't be complacent. It, it's hard to say because I've been complacent before. I know that complacency kept me drinking years ago. Uh, did I become complacent again after learning how not to be? Yeah, very much so. Is it comfortable? No, but I have to remember my roots and where I come from, and that's what keeps me. Uh, that's what keeps me up and doesn't allow me to go down. I guess you could say. Feel bad. I deal with anxiety as I've gotten older, and I know I have the tools mentally to overcome it if I choose to. Uh, I can continue to wear my anxiety on my sleeve and push it out to everybody. That way they know that I'm that way. But that's not who I am, and I can't be that way to the public. The public has done me no wrong, so I have to get over my anxiety, or I have to tell myself that Being anxious is not the way I want to be right now. And that will enable me to go and do the things that I like to do or the things that I need to do, such as go buy a new decanter for my coffee pot. I broke my decanter 3 or 4 days ago now. Let's see. Actually, it was Sunday night I broke it. So I just went 5 days without a decanter for my coffee pot. But now I'm pushing the plunger on the bottom of the coffee pot to make the coffee come out after it's started making. It falls into a bowl, and then I pour the bowl into my cup. But that's because I choose not to go to the grocery store because I'm not comfortable there, and I hate going to a Walmart anyway. But they've made it to where that's where we need to go in order to get the simple things in life, uh, quote unquote, inexpensively. But if you look at everything that's there, everything's made in China. I despise that store with a passion. But it's convenient because it's right across the street, and I don't have to go far. And the store is big enough that I can kind of stay away from people because I'm not a people person. So that's my spiel on that, April Smith. Sorry it was kind of long winded, but yeah, those are things that I do deal with. Frankie, are you on the secret mission too? Haha, that makes you a secret scroll too. Awanana, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Awanana? I haven't heard anybody use that on a live chat before. We'll just say that. But thank you for being here, Awanana. You're always here, and I appreciate it. And check that ball. Posers get personalized message. Real people get ball. Check that bell. Oh, there you go. I read ball at first. Like I said, it's hard. In the 80s, my boss tried to make an impression by saying he gave me a raise. Then my mom said they raised the minimum wage. He didn't give you anything. Yeah. Oh, so you remember it too, huh, Kaliko, whenever the minimum wage was raised? It's going to go too far, no turning back. That's exactly right, Sasha Lamora. Uh, we can't turn back now. There's no way. We've got to continue the fight, and we will. As long as I'm a part of this, it's not stopping. I'll let you guys know that now. Uh, I became a part of this, and yeah, I'm not giving up. Like I said, I have grandchildren. I'm more concerned for them than I am for myself today. I'll tell you that. Uh, and yes, uh, and for y'all's grandchildren and their children. That's why this fight has to continue to go on. And I'm planning on being a part of it as long as God wants me in the position that He's put me in, whatever that might be. And so far as it seems, as a live streamer and as uh, a voice, such as a vessel, I think He's using me as a vessel right now. And I've said that the others that have been involved in the convoy and have had issues arise where they've left, uh, I think that they were being used as a vessel at the beginning. I mean, what else can you say about them? I mean, there was a reason why some people were here for 2 weeks and then left. Uh, was it willingly? Was it because they had to go back to work? I mean, was it God telling them, that they were done with their part? I mean, we don't know. I don't think we'll ever know the true ins and outs of everything that's transpiring right now. I'm just going to keep riding it until I'm going to keep riding the merry-go-round until God pulls me off, I guess. I mean, this is all His doing. Uh, You guys, I was saying, I have anxiety. I would never get on a live stream and do this right now. I don't know what brought me to it. I don't know what contrived me to get on Zots that very first time because I hadn't been on a live stream before till I got on Zots. All I had was Stan Sasnak, but he and I were only 2 minutes max. In Zot, it seemed like it was almost every day, sometimes 2 and 3 times a day, and it was because of you guys encouraging me. Robert Wentworthy Jr., good to see you, or Wentworth, sorry. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. But it was you guys that encouraged me, and maybe it was God's will that had you guys encouraging me to do a live stream myself. Because y'all saw how long it took before I got started. 1975, upstate New York. So yeah, otherwise I wouldn't be here. This isn't my cup of tea, though I've been told that I'm. Yeah, I don't like to say things like that because I feel uh, apprehensive. Not you personally, but discrimination is real. Oh, you get that right. Discrimination is very real, April Smith. I wholeheartedly agree with you on that. In case you hadn't noticed, I am brown skinned, so yeah, I know that discrimination comes in many forms. But at work, I will say this: I think they appreciate me being there because because I'm bilingual. In case you guys don't know, uh, and construction business is full of Hispanics, people that speak Spanish. I get told all the time I speak very well in Spanish. They ask me where I'm from because they can't tell. Then I tell them I'm Mexican and they freak out. Or Mexican descendant. Anyway, but I was taught mostly how to speak by the Central and South Americans using, I guess you could say, their form, their language, their words. Because I'd say words that I knew in Spanish and they didn't understand. Two of my bosses got $30,000 raises, and all my coworkers who actually get the job done got $1 an hour raise. That's messed up. Yeah. Uh, so what's that? $2,000 raise to their $30,000 raise, and you guys do all the work, and your bosses do nothing but maybe crack the whip. It's despicable. Just remember, uh, what comes around goes around, and I honestly believe that. You found yours at an estate sale. Hey, Plays in the Dirt, how you doing? Good evening. Goodwill has decanters. Really? You know Goodwill's no better than Walmart, right? As well as whatever all those other names are. I mean, it's not a bad idea though. I mean, a decanter over at Walmart's only $5. I already bought one. That's the second one I broke. Well, I didn't break the first one. My daughter did. I also have a landline, no phone plugged into it though. It works too. It works and you don't even use it. I know people that have a landline that don't use it either. I know I'm always up too late, but got to try and get to bed a little earlier tonight because Agnes will be live tomorrow morning. Well, if you're going to bed, Ashley, good night. Thank you for being here. Thank you for modding. And I really appreciate it. Yeah, so if you got to go, you got to go. My hands are not soft. Please don't make me call you boy. It's usually the way it goes. Unfortunately, every person needs to get involved in something that is bigger than oneself. It gives a person direction and a reason to exist. Mildred Mansfield, great comment. Thank you for posting that. Uh, I think this is the first time I've seen you in here tonight. I think I have seen you before, though. Am I wrong? Cindy Martin, hello. Kalika. One time we got 25-cent raises. Meanwhile, boss was having a house built with doorknobs that cost $2,500 each. That's the way it works with the quote unquote elites. Ashley is always, wow, that ran so far. Will I teach you Spanish? April says. Sorry, guys, my chat ran. I think I saw you on StreamYard that night. Well, I don't know what a StreamYard is, Ashley, but I was on, I interviewed with Charlotte quite a few times. We'll just say that. Susan might be able to tell you how often. But yeah, we support through chat. Yes, Gen C, and thank you. Thank you for being here. Every time one of you guys shows up, it's just another tick up there that they look at. I'm over 6,000 viewing hours, close to 60,000 views, I think. Uh, Monetization has now begun. You can super chat on here now. Had a couple super chats earlier today or earlier this evening. So yeah, we just found that. I didn't know if I could or not. My YouTube channel hasn't told me whether I can or not. Or actually, they told me I can, but I can't. Whatever that was supposed to mean. And that was 2 days ago. So I had mine the same way, unplugged. It's a joke. Everything is so secret now anymore. Sure, everyone is on a secret mission, so we all are secret squirrels. It made me just smile and giggle. Yes, it did, Iowa Nana. That was cute. I appreciate that. The only reason why I asked if that's what, uh, or why you said that, or commented on you making that comment, let me show you something real quick. Mm, eh, well, stop. Thank you. Crop. I'm going to show you something. I don't know if you'll be able to read it. I'll read it to you if I can't make it focus. It looks like I'm not going to be able to make it focus. It says all the secret missions that we weren't allowed in, we are running now. So that's why I giggled about what you had written, Iwanena. So it's not so much a joke after all. First, I didn't like Polish Agnes, but after about 3 feeds, I ended up loving to watch her. She's cool to watch. I like Polish Agnes. She's cool to watch. F and Walmart scale upgrades boring. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, I opened up the new box. That's why it's so heavy. I'm gonna have to sit y'all down for just a second because I got to take care of business. Well, the fog rolled in heavy tonight. So now I'm not so happy with this computer because the picture is grainy, real bad on my end. She was being funny, Ashley. So I'm here, my grandchildren. Exactly, Cindy Martin. Uh, this is all about the kids. It always comes right back to that one liner. It's about the kids. First I saw you was Zot in front of Porta Potty. Yeah, I think we had a few of those incidences where we were right there near, because that's where my truck was normally parked, was near a Porta Potty. Someone talking to me, or is it just never watched her before? Frankie, anxiety can be overcome by telling your feelings to someone you trust and doing it over and over until you eventually the fear subsides. Trust me, you can beat anxiety. Uh, Thank you, Mildred Mansfield, for the comment. Yeah, mentally I do have the tools, and I can overcome it anytime I want. But I just procrastinate it more than anything because it's uncomfortable. But yeah, and as far as teaching y'all Spanish, April Smith, that would be very difficult. Uh, I could probably teach somebody easier that might know some Spanish, but all my life I've been teaching cousins how to speak English, and they were teaching me or trying to teach me how to speak Spanish. I saw you on Zot and fought with people calling you creepy being in San Diego. I love Mexican accents. Kalika, that's funny because yeah, I saw that. I laughed whenever they called me creepy. It was like whatever, y'all can think what y'all want, and people will. They'll always people will always think whatever they choose and make accusations and demean others. Uh, I think it kind of inflates their own ego, and that's why they say nasty things about other people without knowing them. I saw a lot of nasty things written about Ricky Bobby. Don't like calling him Ricky Bobby. I mean, I thought Ricky was pretty cool, and things happen, people change, or uh, they get to a the fuse has been lit, and once it pops, well, things like that happen, in my opinion. All I have to do is plug a phone into the back of my internet thingy, and I'll have a working landline. I like to see if we can make him giggle. try to make people smile. You never know if it will make someone's day. Well, thank you, Awanana. That's funny. I heat water and drip it through insert with filter over large cup. Yeah, I've done that. I did that a few times when my coffee pot quit working, but then I finally got it working again. Yeah, I was just boiling water on the stove. I've got a small 5 cup or 6 cup percolator pot that I could use, uh, but it's at my daughter's house. I don't have it with me. I forgot that he is behind on chat. Yeah, I'm very behind on chat. Just got to the bottom, so yeah, that's an amazing idea. You can do live streaming learning to teach us a different language. Haha. Oh yeah, a few fuses have been lit. I just use my gut instincts. Oh, that's what we have to do. I mean, we don't. Uh, if we acted out every time something happened within us, uh, there'd be probably be a lot of dead people in the world right now. Life is about the kids. It took people this long to figure that out. Uh, well, yeah, it took a lot of people this long to figure that out. And for me, uh, the Bible teaches that we're to procreate. So uh, for me, it's always been about the kids and anything and everything that has to do with this world. Always remember we were kids once ourselves, We're all adults now, but we were once the same kids that we're trying to protect today. And be very thankful that our parents took care of us the best that they could in their time, in their era. Because now, I mean, the technology that we have, the word that we're able to put out, all you guys, I mean, you know, some of you know we've had the UK, Holland, Amsterdam, New Zealand, Australia, uh, Brazil, and Canada, of course, US, Mexico. We've had chatters in here from all those countries that I just mentioned, and I probably missed a couple. So, I mean, think about it. Back in our parents' days, they couldn't communicate so easily with people in so many different parts of the world like we can today. Technology has come a long ways in my era, in my time. And I'm only 56 years old, going on 57. But yeah, uh, maybe that's why it took this long uh, for things to happen the way they're happening right now. Maybe that's why it's taken so long. We had to come into the age of technology in order to do it. Because if you ask me, the fight has begun, and we're here, and we're not going anywhere. That's an amazing idea. You can do live stream learning. Oh, okay, I already read that. I just saw the highlight in red. So, like to take classes on how to speak Spanish. Mi no hablo español. Nada, nada, huh, Uncle Deuce? The Pope speaks from a snake's mouth. Look up his building. Uh, that guy is a pedophile. I think most of them are. Danny needs Diesel, and Shelly needs a pink kitten. Uh, I've never had. Uh, yeah, I'll leave that one alone, Scott. But yeah, I agree totally. I give people 99% until they give me doubt. I've been good for 63 years, and man, oh man, I'm constantly meeting people that make me smile or truly think, what the hell? Oh, uh, that's what we'll always experience in life, Kalika, because, everybody was raised differently. Everybody is unique in their own way. The only thing I think that we all have in common is that we bleed red blood when it comes out. That's probably the only likeness in reality that we have of somebody else. Uh, and remember that people were made in the image of God. So, uh, can we all imagine just exactly what the image of God would be? Look in the mirror. Think about that for a minute. Someone talking, I can't hear them over my monster trucks. Mentioned some doodle pink 18 wheeler. You have a thing for pink, huh? Pink truck now, pink kitten. Uh, have you seen that building? I've seen a lot of buildings and they disgust me, so I choose not to look anymore. I've seen I got a splinter coming out of my finger. It's been in there for a while. I just got it out. Yeah, I don't know which building exactly that you might be talking of, Scott, but I know that some of the buildings that I've seen are just not appealing to me, and so I refrain from looking at those things too closely. If I see something that looks demonic to me, it's no longer of any interest to me. It's just the way my mind uh, acts towards things that uh, I guess you could say have negative connotations. I need to go through my emails and go to bed. Catch you later. Well, good night, Awanana. Sweet dreams. Thank you for being here this evening. Uh, Talking helps anxiety. Uh, yeah, Jen, I have a tendency to believe that, especially if you're talking to somebody that you're comfortable with. That might be some of the. I know that at the speedway for the past month, uh, I may have had one or two instances where anxiety tried to take over, but I was so comfortable talking with the people there that uh, I was surprised at myself. I mean, I'm there by myself. Think about it. Uh, got 200, 300 different people that are there, and I'm there by myself, and I have anxiety. And I could walk up to just about anybody and say hi. And if they chose to converse with me, we could stand there for 20, 30, 40 minutes just talking. Uh, and it was with total strangers. But my anxiety never really showed its head, I guess you could say. It did a couple of times, but other than that, I mean, most often I was comfortable talking to anybody and everybody that was there. Where does the Pope speak? At the Vatican. My friend, are all, where do you find these people? Except I love them. Uh, Good night, all. Good night. Now she's looking for a pink tractor too. Sorry for the last question. Keep doing a great job. Thank you. No, I understand what you're. Uh, I believe I understand what you're pointing at, Scott. I just don't like to demean things, especially on here. Uh, it's just not. It's not comfortable to me. That's the only thing I could say. Uh, when I was younger, my uncle. So I moved with my uncle and aunt when I was 6 years old, going on seven, and so my uncle raised me and taught me, in my opinion, how to be a man. And I don't think that he was like the greatest man in the world, though he was to me. Uh, we all have our faults. We're all humans. Things happen. God watches over us, in my opinion. And I think he watched over my uncle very well. Uh, the uncle that raised me, he wasn't supposed to make it to the age of two. And then when he made it past two, the doctors told his parents he wouldn't make it past the age of seven. And then it was the age of 11. Then it was the age of 15. Then it was the age of 19. Then it was 21. And the man lived to be 40 years of age. So all those years, his parents were being forewarned about his death. And it never occurred until after they had passed away. Let's see. No, I think grandma was still around. I call them grandma and grandpa because they were like my grandma and grandpa when I was growing up, because I was raised uh, by him and my aunt. Uh, when I talk about him, I feel it inside because I always felt like God had taken him too early in my life, but it wasn't about my life. I just didn't understand that then. Though nowadays, I miss him dearly, but I'm also very thankful that he's not having to see what's going on in our world today. Uh, he lived to be 40 years of age, which is way past the time he should have survived, according to his doctors then. He had a hole in his heart, and the only heart attack he ever had is the one that killed him. Uh, At least that's what they tell us killed him, which I have a tendency to believe because he was tired of being in the hospital. He'd been in the hospital for quite some time. And that was during the same time that I'd had a motorcycle accident. I was 15 years old. My uncle had bought me a motorcycle with my money, but had bought me a motorcycle for my 15th birthday. So it was my golden birthday, if anybody knows what that is. The golden birthday is the date that you were born, coincides with the year that you've aged. Like I'm uh, July 15th, 1980. He bought me a motorcycle, so that was my golden birthday. I was born in '65. Uh, but yeah, so I had a motorcycle accident. I was taking hunter safety course. Uh, it was my second year trying to get through the hunter safety course so that I could carry a gun and get a license. And second day of the course, and I had a motorcycle accident with my cousin. Headed home, I slid about 200 feet. Uh, Hit a mailbox that was buried in the ground. If anybody knows, back in the old days, they used to take like a 16-inch split rim, weld a 4-inch metal post to it, and then put the mailbox on the top. Uh, I hit the mailbox pole so hard that I bent it in half and knocked it out of the ground. Shattered my elbow. The little bone came up in my forearm. I was in a cast for a while, but I lost all sense of my surroundings, everything that was going on around me for about 2.5 months. Uh, Before my accident, we had talked about moving out to this house in Riverside, Utah. We were living in Tremont at the time, and during the accident, we got the house. My uncle had gotten out of the hospital. We got the house and we had moved, and I helped them move. And of course, I don't recall any of that. But I woke up one morning and I'm laying on the mattress on the floor, and I look up and I'm in this strange place. And I hollered for my uncle, Uncle Nars, where are you? And he says, I'm right here, mijo. He says, what's up? And I was like, where are we? He says, we're in Riverside. And I was like, when did we move out here? He says, what do you mean when? You helped us move. And that was 2.5 months of my life that just totally disappeared. I had learned, for those of you that took geometry in school, I had learned the theorems and all that craziness that goes with the geometry class during the time that I was in my off state. I mean, I don't even know what to call it. My amnesia, uh, amnesiatic state. I don't know. I don't know how you would phrase it, but I learned all those theorems and hypotheses and whatnot. And when I came to, I didn't know any of it. So they managed to allow me to get out of the class, and I winded up in a trigonometry class instead in calculus with the seniors. I was a sophomore, and wound up learning about that. So the next year I took algebra 2 and trigonometry, and just skipped geometry altogether, pretty much. My first, due to that event that occurred in my life, my first report card as a sophomore was a .0007, and that was because I had a D minus. Everything else were Fs. Uh, I graduated high school at the 3.98, uh, so I pretty much excelled after that incident through the rest of my high school years. And yeah, so that's a small tidbit of something that occurred in history. And it was unfortunate that it was a Tuesday morning. Monday we were told that there was a possibility that my uncle would be coming home. It was the Monday. before Thursday Thanksgiving, and Monday they told us that my uncle was possibly going to be coming home for Thanksgiving, and it was Tuesday morning that he had his heart attack and died. So of course we didn't have a very good Thanksgiving that year, and I was young. I'm glad you had a great uncle. Uncles love the most. Yeah, thanks, Uncle Deuce. And I feel that story. I have a cousin with severe CP. I think he turns 50 this year. Also had a grandpa who the doctor thought was dead, but somehow lived. Yeah, there's we all have our stories, don't we, Scott? Uncle Deuce. We all have these stories. I don't know why I just felt like all of a sudden I was going to share it, but yeah, it was something I don't know. It came to me. Maybe I was thinking about him. Yeah, 'cause sometimes it's hard to talk about it. I'm surprised I made it through the conversation so well. It's been a long time since I've been able to speak without speak about him without having crying episodes. He was a very he was a very special man to me, and I'm I feel like I was very fortunate to spend those 9 years with him as closely as we did. Uh, a lot of times when we were up in Utah, I've told you guys that we used to migrate. We were immigrant workers and the field workers, and we used to migrate from South Texas to northern Utah when we were young. And he would drive trucks. He couldn't get out in the fields and work like we could uh, because of his heart condition. And I don't think it ever stopped us from doing anything. Actually, I think thinking about it now, it was mostly Wayne and I that did all the work because we could move through the fields pretty quickly and easily. We were young once we learned what we were doing anyway. And I almost believe that I remember seeing Uncle Norris out there a couple of times in Aunt Connie, but not as often. And definitely not my younger cousin Sandra. Uh, she was the girl, so she got to play Barbies in the car while we worked mostly. And I don't think that was a bad thing. Girls are different from boys. So yeah. And there's only two genders, in my opinion. Well, I think that's God's opinion as well. But yeah, so they raised me. I was very fortunate about that. My dad winded up in prison when I was pretty young. I think I was 3, 4, 5. I was 4 years old. 4 years old when my dad winded up in prison. Uh, and so that y'all know, he killed a man. He's dead now, so I can say anything I want. My dad killed the man in a bar one night, in a bar that he owned, him and my uncle owned, and that's a crazy story in itself. But just to give you a brief summary, they were going to buy off the jury. My dad had all the money; he was going to buy off the jury, and my uncle was supposed to be bringing it to the courthouse on the day of trial, and instead he took off and went to Mexico, left my dad hanging high and dry, and my dad wound up serving 14 years straight, I believe, and then amongst other episodes. But yeah, I think he did 14 years straight on that. Got out on good behavior, but he was a con man. He knew how to work the system. He used to drive an ambulance for the prison, so he was always out free anyway. He just drove back and forth to the hospitals and stuff. But yeah, so that's why my aunt and uncle raised me. My stepdad, uh, I don't think it was intentional, but he used to beat me because of what my siblings did. It was kind of like the thing that went on back in that era. Most of you are probably aware of that. The oldest son is the blame for everything, or gets blamed for everything. I don't know how that works. But then again, the oldest son is the one that's supposed to take care of the rest of the family. I just don't understand that. But I think it's an old Mexican mentality. I'm not sure. That's just what I was always taught and always heard. Anxiety can be crippling, but you can learn to control it. I've had it 40 years. Hi, Frankie. Hey, Shay T. Yeah, that's basically what I can do when I choose to. Sometimes it's easier to just continue to write it for what it's worth, because we can make a million excuses in a matter of seconds, and I do that all the time. I even thought about going. See, it's 2:11 now. I even thought about going to the grocery store a while ago because it's late and there aren't very many people there. That's true, April showers. It depends on the individual because I know that people do have uh, panic attacks from anxiety, and I don't wish things like that on anybody. Uh, do I think? Well, we'll just leave it at that. Yeah, anxiety is commonplace among those who have literally terrified at some point in life. The feelings can become something the person tried to avoid, leading the person to withdraw. Uh, right. I believe that, Mildred. Uh, Mine grew on me as I got older. Uh, I was always the talkative, go out there extrovert uh, through my younger years. And I'd probably have to say, even up to at least 50, it's been like the past 4 or 5 years, I think, that I've experienced it very strongly, and it sucks. Uh, let's see, 2018, 2018, I went to my 35th high school reunion. Uh, Man, it was killing me there. But that's when I started noticing it the most. Was probably, so what's that? 4 years ago. Yeah, it's probably been the past 5 years that I've been experiencing it the most in my lifetime because I never had it before. Uh, when it fell upon me, it was kind of like strange. At first, I wasn't recognizing it, and then when the anxiety built up so strongly within, that's when I realized what was happening. But like I said, I knew the tools of how to try to overcome it, and I can do that when I choose to. And I think that's probably something for everybody, and it's going to be different for everybody. But I think that everybody does have it within themselves to be able to overcome whatever it is that uh, creates anxiety or makes them anxious uh, in their own personal life. So yeah, I do this just me so I can cook dinner and enjoy a stress-free day. Geez, guys, it was just 2 hours a couple of minutes ago. Now it's 3 hours. We've been on here for 3 hours. My first panic attack was probably 20 years ago as I was pulling onto a freeway. I wanted to let go of the steering wheel. Yeah, not a good place to be letting go of the steering wheel, I'll tell you that. Uh, I've heard of people having panic attacks in that similar fashion, uh, driving. Yeah, it can be pretty rough. No, I'm fine, Brenda. I just, like I said, I've learned how to deal with it. Well, I think I already had the tools. Uh, I just had to learn to use them properly. And I said, look, fence would be way more entertaining. Well, guys, it's 2:15 in the morning here, and I see I still have 72 viewers, and I appreciate you guys for being here. I've been streaming for over 3 hours, and yeah, I think I'm ready for bed because I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes open right now. Only because I'm talking, I'm able to keep up with what's going on. If I was reading, I'd probably be falling asleep. Y'all probably see me sitting here nodding my head. Yeah. But I appreciate everybody for being here this evening. I'm going to attempt to put out a notification, hopefully an hour prior to, well, anything that would happen, like if getting a phone call tomorrow or whatever, it will take me an hour to arrive wherever they are. So as I'm leaving my place, uh, I'll probably put out a notification to make you guys aware that I'm going to be going live. We'll see how that works. If I'm a little bit late, I'm a little bit late, but yeah, I'll probably attempt to do that. That way, you guys can be watching out for that if you want. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night before I fall asleep on you guys. It would be very rude if I were to do something like that, and I would feel very bad about it. That's key with anxiety. The urge is to avoid what makes us anxious. Exposure helps see it over time. Very true, Shay. I love to laugh. Good medicine. It is good medicine, April. Laughing is very good. Uses muscles you don't even know that you have. In fact, today I was at the store and felt that little tinge. Yeah, I've heard that. But I started talking to some guy next to me and it obviously passed. Yeah, I understand that little tinge that you get. That happened to me. That happened to me one time as well while I was there, standing in line waiting to be checked out. When are we back on? Uh, like I said, I'll give you an hour advance notice, Brenda. Hopefully it'll be sometime early. I'm not gonna say early morning, but earlier in the day. Humor is the best medicine, Gen C. Why are you keeping us awake? Because I can. Because y'all want to be. Thank you, Ebri. Good night, Georgia Peach. Thank you. Uh, Sasha Lamora. Yeah, we're just gonna party on. You worked all day. You have the right to be tired. Uh, as of right now, I'm about 22 and a half hours into my day. If we waited till about a quarter to four, I would be uh, 24 hours up. So yeah, it's I've been up for a little while. Thank you for recognizing that, Shelley. I wish Swift was here. I bet she would help me get a pretty pink pepper spray. Thank you, Kalika. Love you too. Yeah, I hope to see you guys very soon. Everyone, a good night. So much hot air in here tonight. uh, Night, Uncle Deuce. Uh, Go outside, give that Texas ground some love. Uh, that would be funny if you felt like, no, it wouldn't be funny, Scott. It would be so embarrassing, unreal. Y'all probably never see my smiling face again if that were to happen. Because I know that's why y'all come back, because you'll like see my smiley face. Night all, good night. Frankie, it's been great to hear you speak. Thanks for sharing. You're appreciated, and we see ourselves in you. Thanks for the conversation. Thank you, Mildred Mansfield. I appreciate the comment. That's very sweet of you. And yeah, uh, you guys make me feel differently. Uh, I guess just being able to sit here and share with you experiences that I've had. Uh, there, Gen C says, life experience often teach others so much when spoken. Thank you for that comment, Gen C. I believe that as well. Good night, everyone. I'll send one without attachments. Get sleep. We love you. Good night, Kalika. Good night, Brenda. Good night, Ashley. I think Ashley's already gone. Can you imagine all the Sharpie that would be used if you fell asleep? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it would be hilarious, Scott Fraser. I'm sure it would be hilarious. You guys are something else. I greatly appreciate you guys for being here. And y'all have a good night. And I'll see you at some point tomorrow. Like I said, I'll try to notify an hour in advance. So sweet dreams. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Even if whatever happens, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Keep you guys informed. So y'all be good, be safe, and we'll talk to you in a few hours because I guess tomorrow is today. Yeah. So good night.